All right, good morning to everyone. I have to say sorry you all. I was late today because of there is a ULO app meeting was there. Because of that reason, I was late. Anyhow, how are you all? I hope you all good, right? Just comment on that and check that whether your clarity is good or not. Everything check and inform to me. If clarity is good, inform to me so that I get to know. So Heath said good morning, Yashwardhan said good morning, Kushi said good morning, Kushal Singh, okay, Kunal Basan said good morning, Radhika said good morning, Eshika said good morning, Garima said good morning, sir. Himanshi said good morning, Ishta said good morning, sir. Kanishka said good morning, sir. Very good. So if everything is good, let us start our class. And Basan said good, sir. Everything is good. Let's start here. See, I was observed that some students who are already left just came for the present purpose, I think. So don't do that. So you should be online throughout the end, okay? Because we are not taking 1 hour classes, we are taking only 40 minutes class now, okay? All right. So before going to our class, let us close our eyes, then we'll pray, then we'll start our class. Let us close our eyes. God kindly provide your knowledge and wisdom to solve our mathematics problems and our daily life problems. Thank you, God. All right, let's start now. I hope you all good. You are you all done your homeworks. Everything is in a proper way. Let's start now. Yesterday, what we discussed what is probability, uncertainty of any phenomenon. We can call it as a probability we discussed yesterday, and not only that we discussed what is mean by see what is mean by we discussed that first one, it is classical theory of probability, approach of probability, and last and final we discussed about axiomatic probability, right? Is anyone say yes or not? So you just, if it is yes, keep the thumb symbol. If it is no, that also inform to me with the no, no, no. Okay, type that so that I can understand. So here it is. We are going to discuss what is probability. Probability is nothing but the measure of uncertainty of various phenomena is called as probability. And we discussed what is classical theory of probability, the ratio of favorable outcomes to the total number of equal likely events is called as classical theory of probability, which you already discussed in the class 10. Oh, very good. You are keeping the thumb symbols. Kunal said yes, Garima said yes, and then yes, Kushi said yes, Radhika said yes. Very good. So like this I should know, then only I can understand. And there is totally your total students are I think 17 members, right? Okay, so here this thumb symbols I found from who are those? Garima, Kushi, Radhika. What about remaining? Himanshi, Hishita. Kindly you all also join and then just show that whether you are remembered or not. So here, what is classical theory of probability? Ratio of favorable outcomes to the equal likely events. And second, we learn what is statistical approach of probability means. So the probability on the basis of observations and collected data, which I was explained to you that election day results, how they are going to be estimated through the news channels. And then we discussed about what are the failures of this classical theory of probability and statistical approach of probability. The failures are that if infinite number of outcomes are there, then it is very difficult to find probability of the given event. And second one, it is that without any reason we need to think that each and every outcome is equal likely outcome. These both are the serious difficulties. These both are true, but still there are many serious difficulties are there. Because of that reason, there is one famous mathematician, his name is called A.N. Kolmogorov. He was written one book, and he was developed another theory by using the axiomatics, by using the axioms, and that name is axiomatic probability. Okay, and he was written in 1933. It's not 1993, it is 1933. See, this is again and again I'm getting for you all confusion, and I'm making you to do everything is wrong. So in my textbook, it was 1933. In another printout, I was found 1993. But correct one is 1933 only. Okay, so 1933 he was published a book that is Foundation of Probability. He's a Russian mathematician. Okay, and then we discussed what is random experiment. Any experiment want to be a random experiment, it need to satisfy two conditions. What are those? Can anyone type on that comment box so that I get to know that what you are remembered random experiment? So let me ask by the names. I think Hishita, can you tell what is random experiment? In the two conditions yesterday I was explained, can you type one condition? And Radhika, second condition you can type. First condition by Hishita, second condition by Radhika I want. So kindly type so that I get to know. I'm finding here only 10 students. Basant is there. Okay, that's good. Fastly kindly type so that I get to know. Is that Komal Preet is present? If you are present, sir, you can type Komal Preet. Fastly, because we don't have time. Exactly 11:40, I'm going to end the class. So fastly type Hishita. First condition I want to know, and second condition by Radhika. Kindly type as early as possible so that I get to know. Don't take time, fastly. And meanwhile, Garima, you can also type first condition and second condition by Kushi. So fastly type so that I get to know what you are typing. Then we'll go to our exercise number 16.1, and we'll finish today this 16.1. So today's our aim is we have to complete 16.1. Fastly type without tapping. How can I know? Hishita, I said, till now, Hishita, there is no answer. And Radhika, I said, Radhika also not written any answer for that. What is random experiment? I was given yesterday two conditions. Okay, Radhika written, it is not possible to predict the outcome in advance. Very good. So give claps to Radhika. Radhika given correct answer. It is second condition. It says that it is not possible to predict the outcome in advance. So in advance we never going to find. Example, tossing a coin. When you toss a coin, we don't know whether you are going to get head or tail. Okay, now who is another? Garima also given, very good. Kushi also given, that's good. So whoever said, for them give claps, and whoever unable to say, so let learn from that. And Hishita, I was asked you your first condition. Till now I did not get first condition. Second condition you all said well and good. Give thumbs up to them, and or use the clap symbol. Vishnu already done, appreciated, that's good. So now what is our first condition? Random experiment, second condition you all written, it is not possible to predict the outcome in advance. What is our first condition? Who is going to write first? Let me see. Who is going to write first? I want to know that. Okay, now Hishita written. It has more than one possible outcome. Why this much time you took, Hishita? Okay, it has more than one possible outcome. So, example, I said tossing a coin. So, what are the possible outcomes? Head possible, tail possible. Two outcomes is there. That means more than one outcome, so that it satisfies random experiment. So now tossing a coin, we will call it as a random experiment. And later we discussed what is sample space. So sample place means sample space is nothing but all possible outcomes to the given experiment is called as sample space. Each and every element of sample space will call it as a sample point. This we already discussed. Now let's move on to our problem number uh, problem number 4, because third one I given as a homework for you yesterday. Now fourth problem onwards we will discuss. And if you don't know, ask your friends who are in the class last 2 days, means offline time, who are attended, ask them and then complete it. So let's move on to now fourth question in the exercise number 16.1. What is that? A coin is tossed. A coin is tossed and a die is thrown. A die is thrown. Coin tossed and a die is thrown. What are the coin outcomes? Coin means head and tail. And then if you go for die, what are the possible outcomes for that? Can anyone write? Firstly type in that. So if you take coin, head and tail is possibility. And if you take a die, what are the possibilities are there? If you take a die, what are the possibilities are there? Kindly tell to me fast, so that I can know that what is you are able to say. Very good. So Heath written first. That is a die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I want sample space, capital S is equal to, you know that first head comes, head and die 1, and head and 2, head and 3, head and 4, head and 5, and 6, head and 6. And similarly, tail 1, tail 2, tail 3, tail 4, tail 5, tail 6 is your sample space. So tail 1, tail 2, tail 3, tail 4, tail 5, tail 6. This is your sample space for the fourth question. I hope everyone understood this. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask me now itself. Everyone understood? If you are understood, keep that thumb symbol so that we'll move for second one. So this is our fourth question. Next, fifth question we'll solve. If you are understood, keep thumb symbol so that we will go for it fastly. Okay, understood, kept by Garima. Kunal also said, yes, sir, understood. And he said, yes, sir, understood. Very good. So you all said that, that is well and good. So we'll go for next one now. Anyhow, anywhere, if you are facing any problem, you can inform to me. So, okay, let's move on to the fifth one now. A coin is tossed. A coin is tossed. And after that, and then, and then a die is rolled. A die is rolled only in case a head is a head is shown on the coin. Shown on the coin. Let's see now. let us discuss this fifth question. I hope you are able to understand this. A coin is tossed. One coin is tossed. Then a die is rolled only in case a head is shown on the coin. Head showed means die is rolled. Tail shown means nothing is rolled. You are understood now? Head showed means we are going to roll the die. If tail showed means nothing we are going to do. Clear? So now already I hope answer was written by Garima, but let's see what we are going to write here. So now first coin outcomes are head and tail, and the one die outcome is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now sample space S is equal to tail comes, nothing is there, but head comes, you are able to write this all dice. So head comes, then die is rolled, one you got, head comes, then again die is rolled, maybe two, then head three, head four, head five, head 6. This is your sample space for your problem number 5. So Garima is written correctly. So give clap to the Garima. Garima done first. So I hope you all understood here. Coin is tossed. When coin is tossed, coin have how many outcomes? Head and tail. Two outcomes are possible. Then I said a die is rolled only in case of head. When head comes, then die is rolled. That means head 1, head 2, head 3, head 4, head 5, head 6. Tail comes, nothing is going to be changes. So T means T only. I hope everyone understood what I said now. If you are understood, keep the thumb symbol so that we'll move for next. Firstly. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask me now itself. Okay, you all understood, so that let's move on to the next, because we have to complete today this exercise within our time. So we have now 20 minutes. Within that 20 minutes, we have to finish it off. 20? No, 25. Let's see. So next one it is sixth question. First I'll read and then I'll write. Sixth question is given, two boys and two girls are in room X. So room X place. So I'll write here. It is room X. Other one is room Y is given. In this, two boys are there in the room X, and room Y, same room X place, two girls are there. Room Y, you have one boy and three girls. Okay, this is given. Room X place, two boys, two girls. Room Y place, one boy, three girls are there. So now what is question here? So specify the sample space for the experiment in which a room is selected. In which a room is selected and then a person. Okay, first room selected, then the person. So already I hope one girl was written, Hishita Agarwal already written. Just give clap to her and remaining concentrate here. So here two boys means I'll give name as boy 1, boy 2, and third by here boy 3, and two girls they said girl 1, girl 2, and here three girls, so two completed means 3, girl 3, girl 4, girl 5. Then how to write sample space? Observe clearly here. X room, if I select X boy 1, X room boy 1, X room boy 2, X room girl 1, X room girl 2. Similarly, Y also. Y room boy 3 and Y room girl 3. Then Y room girl 4. Y room, girl 5. In this way, we need to complete our sample space. I hope sixth problem everyone understood. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask me now itself. I hope there is no doubt for you all, right? Everyone understood? Still anyone having any doubt, you can ask me now itself. If you are not having doubt, inform to me so that we'll go for next question. I hope no doubt. Let's move on to the next. So whoever written correct answers in the comment section so that you can clap to them. And I hope Hishita and Garima, these both are more active in the class right now. Vishnu, what happened to Vishnu? No idea. And Kunal, you also please be active in the class and give answers. Okay. Garima said there is no doubt. Okay, let's move on to the seventh question now. Please be active in the class. I need two-way communication, not one-way communication. Right, let's move on to the seventh one now. One die of red color, one of white color, and one of blue color are placed in a bag. So there is a bag. In that bag consisting of one white color, one red color, one blue color dice are there. So which color? So color are white, WL, right? And then next one it is red, capital R, I'll write. And the one it is blue color, so blue I'll write. And dice outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we just need to find. So here it is said one die is selected at random and rolled. Its color and the number on its uppermost face is noted. Describe the sample space. We just need sample space. What are the outcomes are there for that? Let us write here so that you can understand clearly. Very simple one this. So now first if I take white color, sample space S is equal to white color I took. So white 1 is possible, white 2 is possible, white 3 is possible, white 4 is possible, white 5 is possible, white 6 is possible. So let's write here W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, W6. Similarly, red also. Red 1, red 2, red 3, red 4, red 5, red 6. So you can write R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6 possible. After this, blue. Blue I given as B. So it is white and this is red and it is blue. Okay, so now blue 1, blue 2, blue 3, blue 4, blue 5, blue 6. So now B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6. Then we finish sample space for the seventh one. Again written by, I think Heath written now, Vishnu also written. Give clap to them. Heath and Vishnu, give clap to them. They were done good job now. Let's move on to the next. Because this period I have to complete our exercise number 16.1. So you just concentrate. Eighth question. An experiment consisting of recording boy-girl composition of families with two children. How many children? Two children. Then, what is the sample space if we are interested in knowing whether it is a boy or girl in order to their births? So first, whether boy or girl. If two children are there, what are the possibilities are there? First, it may be boy, and then boy girl, or first may be the girl, second is the boy, and last girl. So these are the possibilities are there. So that eighth first one, your answer is, if we want to know their gender, then boy, 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 girl, possible. These are the possible sample space for the first one. And second, they were asked for you, what is the sample space if we are interested in the number of girls in the family? Number of girls, how many are there? We want to know. How to do that? Number of girls means only number. So then the sample space S is equal to, is there any girl? BB means, is there any girl in this? No, that means 0. And BG means one girl, GB also one girl, so that only one girl possibility is there, or both are girls are possible, that means two girls are possible. So what are the possibilities? So if we want to know number of girls in the family, means maybe there is no girl child in the family, or one girl child in the family, or two girl child in the family. I hope you all understood this eighth question, right? Very good. Garima answered, Vishnu answered, Heath answered, and Kunal also answered. Very good. Like this, I want. Every time you have to respond. But Komal Preet is not responded now. And Radhika also not responded. Where is this Radhika? Went somewhere else or what? And Heath kindly okay, already Heath was responded for that. And where is Kushi? Kushi is not responded till now. So kindly respond so that it will be good. Okay, let's move on to the next one now. Ninth question. Now, whoever done good job, for them, everyone give thumb symbol. Thumb symbol, that is the appreciation you are giving towards your friend. Okay, let's move on to now ninth problem. A box contains one red, three identical white balls. Identical white balls is nothing but same kind white ball, so we cannot give for that white one, white two, white three. Okay, only W we have to give. So box contains red ball, three identical white ball. Okay, so that means red ball will give us a red R and white ball will give us W. Okay, here not W1, W2, W3 because they given here identical white balls. So because of that reason, we don't want to give numbering like W1, W2, W3. Okay. So now what they were asked in the question, two balls are drawn at the random in succession without replacement. Without replacement, we are took some, write the sample space for this experiment. So sample space S is equal to, maybe first ball is red, second ball is white, or maybe first ball is white, second ball is red, or first ball is white, second ball also white. This much possibilities are possible, otherwise nothing. So now here three possibilities are possible because here only one red ball is there. So now red white is possible, white red is possible, white and white is possible. Okay, I hope everyone understood. And here Garima given answer, Kushi also given answer. Give a warm clap to those. All right, let's move on to the next. Now, 10th question we are going to discuss. I hope you all understood. If anyone having doubt, you can ask me fastly. Okay. I think this little cleaning was required here. Let me clean that. So my lenses was not properly is there. All right. Let's move on to the next. That is our 10th question. What is given in this? An experiment consisting of tossing a coin and then throwing it second time if head occurs. If tail occurs on the first toss, then a die is rolled once. Okay. So here what is meaning is a coin is tossed, head and tail outcomes are there. If head comes, you can toss a coin. Toss a coin. Okay. So if it is tail comes, then roll a die. This is what they given in the question. Then how to write sample space? Rolling a dice is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are outcomes. Tossing a coin means head and tail. Correct? So now what are our sample space? Very simple now. Head, tail, head, tail. After that, tail comes first. Then you need to roll a dice. So tail 1 possible, then tail 2 possible, tail 3 possible, and then tail 4 possible, then tail 5 possible, then tail 6 possible. This is your sample space. Once again, understand clearly, if you get the head, then you have to toss a coin. So then head and tail is outcomes. If you get the tail, then you have to roll a die. So rolling a die means what are the outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now you want to write a sample space S is equal to, so head and head possible, and second head and tail is possible. Next one, tail 2, tail 3, tail 4, tail 5, tail 6 is possible. This is our sample space for the 10th question. I hope everyone understood this. Anyone having any doubt? Inform to me fast. If there is no doubt, that also inform to me. Fast. Okay. All right. Okay, no doubt. But once again, check whether you are getting clarity properly or not. If you are getting clarity, good manner, inform to me. Not getting that also inform to me, because I have to know whether the clarity is good or not good. If clarity is good, we'll continue fastly and we'll complete it. Is it good or not good? Garima said, no doubt, sir. He said, no doubt, sir. Who is that Pranay? Kumawat saying, whole chapter is completed. Where it is completed, not completed. Okay. Getting clear. And Radhika said, good, crystal clear. Okay. If everything is good, we'll go for next. So now 10th one done. Now 11th we are going to discuss. Suppose three bulbs are selected at random. Three bulbs are selected at random. And then they said random from a lot. Each bulb is tested and classified as defective, non-defective. Defective. D means defective. N means non-defective. Non-defective. Okay. D means a defective, N means non-defective. So there are three bulbs they said. And then how to solve this? If you know that about tossing a coin three times, write that outcomes, and I'll say that wherever H is there, substitute as a D, wherever T is there, substitute as N. Then it becomes very easy, but still I will explain to you this. So let me write the sample space. S is equal to, maybe the 3 are D defective ones, 2 are defective, 1 is non-defective, and after that 1 defective, 2 are non-defective, and 3 are non-defective, Our first two are non-defective, last one is a defective, and first one is a non-defective, remaining two are defective, or non-defective, defective, non-defective, or defective, non-defective, defective bulb. So now check how many possible outcomes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 possible outcomes are there. Okay. All right. D D D D D N D N N N N N N N D N D D D N D N D N. Very good. Nicely written. So Heath written and then Vishnu also written. And anyhow, this everyone remember carefully. And there is like one comment you are finding that vum.ong or some comments you are going to get, and that comment, such kind of comments, kindly don't click on that. If you are clicked, you are going to be we can say for you that you are going to be hacked. So kindly don't click on those kind of comments if you get. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next. So anyhow, today we'll discuss this as a last one, and remaining we'll discuss tomorrow, because already this 35, 40 minutes means 5 minutes only left for us. And if you want to write this as notes, kindly go for the offline video. Then I will send that link, offline video link for you all. First thing you have to download it. Then you cannot, no need of any internet and those all. Directly you can get from that offline YouTube place. So you can, from that you can pass wherever you have doubt, pass it and study. That is the utilization of our technology. Okay, let's move on to the next. So next one, 12th question for today's last question. A coin is tossed. If the outcome is head, die is thrown. Coin tossed, outcome is head, then we are going to roll a dice. Roll a die. And then if die shows up even number, then this die shows even number. Die shows even number. Die shows even number. Then what they said for you? Die throw again. Die throw again. Then what is the sample space? Listen this clearly, everyone. First, you will coin a toss. You'll toss a coin. You'll get head and tail. When it is head, you have to roll a dice. So what are the outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you throw a dice, you have these many outcomes. What are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But again, one more condition they were given, that die is even number, you need to throw again. So even number means this is 2, then you have to throw again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then again 4 place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So whenever even number comes, again you have to throw a dice. So now 6 again, you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So understand here clearly. First one, they said if you toss a coin, you get two outcomes, that is head and tail. When head comes, you have to throw a dice. Then again they said for you, when even number comes, again you have to throw a dice. So now what are the possible outcomes for us? Very simple here. Sample space S is equal to, first here tail, write tail as it is, and after that head 1, and then head 3, next head 5, after that head 2 1, so H2 1, next H2 2, H2 3, H2 4, H2 5, H2 6, and next H41, H42, H43, H44, H45, H46. Similarly, H61, H62, H63, H64, H65, H66. In that way, you have to write your answer. I hope everyone understood what I was saying. So kindly complete in your classwork. And if you are having still any doubt, you can ask me so that I can help you through the WhatsApp. Okay? Anyhow, I'm going to send complete solutions of your exercise number 16.1. So here we completed 12. So tomorrow we are going to discuss remaining 4 problems plus your remaining concept of events. So what are the types of events, and those all we are going to discuss tomorrow. Okay? May God bless you all. All right.